name is Best Omo, the HOD of Building Department, Government Science and Technical College, Afuze. Right here, we are on our exhibition tour. The first thing that we are going to be doing this morning in terms of interlocking ties is going to where the aggregate is. This is stone dust. They are measuring it. As you can see, the students are in orderly form. They are trying to measure it, take it to the badging site so that we can do the processes according to as it's supposed to be done. This is the stone dust. The next part we'll be going to where the fine aggregate is, which is also the sharp sand. We'll be moving from there. But meanwhile, before that, let me introduce my colleague to you. I have my colleague here. And I have my other colleague here. Okay. I have my great principal here, which is he just came to meet us.
Yeah, my concern, the question I want to ask the department now, that I see you packing sand here, and you said you are getting set for the production of interlocking ties.
Yes, sir.
Then I want to ask, this sand and the usual sandy soil.
Yes, sir.
What is different? What quality does this one have that this is your choice now for the production of interlocking ties?
Okay. Meanwhile, this that we are using now, this is stone dust. The crushed stone from granite, which also have the what's it called, characteristic strength in terms of the stone dust. Then we are having the next one, which is we will be going there later, which is the fine aggregate. That one is the normal salt that we know of. This is just the stone dust that is being gotten from our gravel.
That you are producing interlocking ties.
Yes, sir.
You talk of aggregate now.
Yes,
that's
sir.
a mixture of materials.
Yes, sir.
Okay, will you know the quantity of sand that you are taking now?
Thank you, sir.
As to compare with the number of cement to give you a particular number of interlocking ties?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. The answer is very easy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as we are starting, we are going to make use of ratio. We don't just measure. We are making use of ratio 1:2:4. When we mean ratio 1:2:4, the very first one is 1 bag of cement. Then the next is 2 wheelbarrow of your sharp sand, which will be going there soon. The next is 4 wheelbarrow of stone dust, which is where we are already. So by the time we must have missed, I guess the total number of interlocking ties we'll be having will be 120 plus.
Yeah, thank you very much. We are not looking at the number of interlocking ties. We are looking at the quality of interlocking ties, because we must remember that heavy-duty vehicles, machines can be climbing them. And the strength of material, the strength of the quality at the end of time, we actually ascertain what your production.
Yes, sir.
So will you consider the strength of the work at the end, your production, as to choosing the quality of material, the sand, so that it will give us the idea that it will not just give up at the end when heavy duty like vehicles and others are passing through this way it's already set. Why the compound?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we are making a standard ratio, which is 1:2:4.
Yeah.
A situation where we want to make more money, that's where we come to play, where we can say we are making use of ratio 1:4:6. By so doing, if we look at it, the ratio in terms of your sharp sand is now more. We are making use of, in terms of sharp sand, we are making use of 2 ratio in terms of wheelbarrow level. But we having more production, more gain, not making it to have that strength of material which is needed. That's where you can increase it. But we don't want to increase it. We are going due to standard, which is 1:2:4. Like I have said before, 1 bag of cement, 2 wheelbarrow of sharp sand, 4 wheelbarrow of stone dust.
Thank you very much. I'm proud of the building department. You can see some of your students surrounding you to work.
Yes, sir. They are willing to work.
So you are willing to work. I just put your mind, because what you are doing today will give you a future to your life.
Thank you, sir.
So whatever the teacher is, your HOD, head of department, and other teachers around you are telling you, remember that you are building your future. God will give you the strength in Jesus' name.
Thank you, sir. Amen. Thank you, sir. Site where we took the sharp sand, as you can see, we've already measured 2. As you can see, we've already measured 2 wheelbarrow of our sharp sand. This is the second one. We are going to the right badging center now, where we are going to do the mix, adding of water. Then the female will do what they need to do in terms of oiling of the foam work. That's what we are going to do. Thank you. See, the students are doing what they know how to do best. They are trying to see the impurities out of the fine aggregate. As you can see, we are having some impurities in it. Some of them we have some sticks. We have some plants on it. So they are trying to sieve it up to make sure that we have a workable mixture. The students are there watching. Thank you. Okay. As you can see, the students are they are arranging the formwork. This is called the Dumbo interlocking formwork. They are arranging it. We have different types of formwork. But what we at Afuze Technical College make use of is the Dumbo interlock formwork. The students are arranging it. It is not yet oiled. While the other students are doing the mix, as you can see, the demonstrator is making sure that the ground is a well-leveled ground, so that when we are placing it, it will not sag. Meanwhile, as they are doing the mix, by the time they start pouring water for it to set, before it gets set, these students that are here that have already set this interlock, they will not have to start doing the oiling. Why are they doing the oiling? They are doing the oiling simply for the mix that will be placed inside to be moved out easily when it is time to remove it. That's why we are doing the oiling. So for now, they are just looking at, they've arranged it. When the mix is already set, they will start oiling it for proper removal. That will be that for now. They started the mixing already, mixing of the aggregates alongside the cement. The mixture is continuous. By the time it starts setting now, they will start pouring the water. And immediately it's set, we'll start doing the oiling. From the oiling, they start compacting it inside of the formwork. That's what we are doing now. As you can see, some of the students that are not working, they are watching in order for them to still have the knowledge about what we are doing. Okay, they are almost done with the mixing. And now, as you can see, the students are doing the oiling. They are oiling the Dumbo formwork. They are oiling this Dumbo formwork now. In order for, after we must have finished the mixing, after they must have placed the finished product there, by the time it must have hardened, it will be very easy for us to pull it out. That's why they are oiling it, for it not to be hard. So we are having the students, they are doing the oiling. We have some students here, and others are still willing to do others that will be done. That's what is on now. Students are in the process of pouring of water for it to set. They are pouring it. After the pouring, I guess they will start doing the mixture. Let's begin work now, please. Let's begin the work. The demonstrator, everybody, both the students, everybody is learning. It's a teaching-learning process. The demonstrator is doing his work, the teachers are doing their work, the students are learning at the same time, they are still doing their work. Cover that part. Cover it. Okay, okay. Thank you. We are in this other process whereby after the cement has been mixed, it has gotten set. They are now compacting, they are placing it inside of the Dumbo formwork. As you can see, they've placed it already. They compacted. As they are compacting to avoid void inside of it, which is space. We have teacher with them also, making sure that others that don't know what they are doing, they can follow up with what he is doing. So this is what the process that we are now. The compaction and taking to the permanent site stages. Transporting stage. As you are through. Level field where it's not going to sag, so that it's properly. Go back and do some others. So they are arranging it. As you can see, they are in a well-leveled field so that it should not sag. This is the production of interlocking ties. Let me start from the very beginning. We said if we are about to start up with the production of interlocking tie, the very first thing we do, the students will have to put on their helmets, put on their safety boots, put on their coverall. After that one has been done, then we brought out all the instruments. What are those instruments? We brought out our shovel, we brought out our spade, we brought out our wheelbarrow, we brought out our pan, we brought out our sieve also. After all these things have been brought out, then we went straight to where the aggregates are. We went to where the aggregates are. We took our fine aggregates, we brought it to the badging site. This is the badging site. We went to where our stone dust is. We brought it here. This is the badging site. Then we came up with our bags of cement. After all those things have been done, the next process we went into was sieving the impurities out of the aggregate that we are having. During that process, it was done there. We saw them, they were sieving it, removing all the impurities. The impurities like all those stone, what's it called, sticks, nylon and others. After that one has been done, then the mixture continues. After they must have mixed it, we find out that it has set. The girls in particular, they have to oil the Dumbo formwork. After oiling it, this mixed concrete that we are having here, it was now being placed inside of the Dumbo formwork. That process is where we are now. They are placing it in. not just only placing it in, they are also doing what is called what? Compaction. What is compaction? They are trying to compact it, trying to cover every space that is inside of it. After vibrating, the space will have to close, then they will not smoothen the surface, which is the finishing process. That's where we are now. Thank you. As you can see, this is the vibrating stage. It's vibrating it, removing every void. After vibrating, we put some concrete, then you have to smoothen the top surface for us to do the finished product. That's that. They are on it. So look at the students. They are still on it, trying to oil more of the formwork so that the work will not be delayed. As they are oiling it, other students are taking it to the batching site. As they are taking it there, the ones that are doing the mixture, they are placing the mixed material inside of the Dumbo formwork. As they are placing it there, those that are vibrating, and after the vibration, they are doing the finishing. From finishing, they are taking it to the well-leveled ground, which we went to before now. That's what we are doing. The students are on, they are working, doing their best, and we, the teachers, are doing our best too. Together is teachers.
When you finish, you have to make sure it's on the level ground. You smooth it first to know if it's equal. Is it equal? Then compact again. Now you cannot transport. That's it's out of the level. You getting me?
Okay, down it. Thank you. Smoking it. After smoking it, take it to.
Then you check if it's level. Now you cannot transport. No noise, no shifting, no pushing.
Our students in the building department of Government Science and Technical College are producing interlocking tiles. So we can see the modes.
Yes, sir. These are the modes, and the names of the modes is Dumbo interlocking tiles.
Okay, Dumbo interlocking tiles.
Yes, sir.
You can see that all these ones are oil. Why are these ones oil? That one, those ones are not oil.
These ones are the next one to go to the site now for them to compact this made there. You want oil.
Why do you have to oil this?
We are oiling it in order for the product that will be placed in there to be removed when it is time to be removed easily.
Oh, fine. Yes, sir. Can we go to the... Yeah, can we see what they are doing here? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is what they are doing. Oh, the mixture.
They are doing the mixture, and at the same time they are vibrating it to remove every void inside of it.
Oh, so students should come this way. Come this way.
So that's what they are doing. Yeah. And after this part, after they must have vibrated it, it has gone to the final stage. They will now have to transport it to a well-leveled ground where we will allow it to get dried a bit, a minimum of a day before we will now pull it out. So these are the work that have been done for now. These are the work that have been done for now. Shift down to this side. Make sure it is level.
The one the school did before, I understand that your department did some of this interlocking tile before. Where are they now?
They are inside the workshop.
Can we go see them?
Okay, sir. The previous one we did before.
Yeah, the one now.
No. Department has embarked on production processes, and these are the ones that we've done before now. As you can see, they are a little bit of different color. This is the very first one, and after we did this, we advanced to this other one. That's why, as you can see, some are more, brighter than some. This is the first stage, this is the second stage, and that we are having there now will be the third stage that we are doing. This is what we have in the department, and as you can see, we also have some little things. We have the badging, which is the students are about to take some practical that they have been taught in the class. They will come to the workshop and do some setting out. Though this one has been a little bit scattered, because after they must have done the setting out, they will have to scatter it. Then rearrange it back. That's what they normally do. So that's what they normally do. So after we must have, we are through with the production, we have gotten the finished product, we call this, as it is now, we call it interlock. The process whereby they do call it interlocking tiles, this is when it has been placed in the final process. And that final process is when you are interlocking it. And by interlocking it is this process, please, my colleague join me. Is this process, as you can see, it is quite better up. This is the process of interlocking. This is the process of interlocking. By the time we place orders, you see that we've had a very good artistic formula. And by the time we do all these things, you cannot step on it, and keep moving as if there's nothing happening. So this is the process of interlocking. Taking it one after the other, or perhaps when we are producing, it's called interlock. The process of interlocking is adding them together.
Yes, the question I want to ask.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Let's add more.
you just interlock it, then just now, and you were climbing.
Yes, sir.
But I want to say, remember, there's not only women that will climb this. Can this take vehicles or maybe tires passing and without breaking?
Yes, sir. That's the strength of material we're talking about. When we are doing the mixture, we don't just go after money, but rather we do the best. That's why we do make use of 1:2:4, which is the accurate mixing ratio. A process whereby you increase that ratio, like making use of 1:4:8, that you are getting more gain, but at the time, the strength of material is being reduced. But we don't do that in technical college. What we do, we go with the right measurement, which is 1:2:4. Thank you. Good morning all. My name is Best Omo, the HOD of Building Department, Government Science and Technical College, Afuze. We are here to give the final presentation of interlocking ties. Let me start from the beginning, which was what we did yesterday, the processes. The very first process, all the students, they came, they went to the workshop, they put on their coverall, put on their helmet, their safety boots, their gloves. Then from there, we advanced straight to where our aggregates are. Before going to that place, we brought out our instruments. The instruments like our spade, the shovel, the wheelbarrow, the trowels, the sieves, we brought them out. Then we moved straight to where the aggregates are. Getting to that place, we took the aggregate, which is our stone dust, and also the other aggregate, which is our sharp sand. We brought them down to this place, which is the badging site. Bringing it to this place, we brought out our bags of cement. We mixed it together alongside with water. As they were mixing, the other students, they brought out the Dumbo formwork. We make use of Dumbo formwork here. They brought out the Dumbo formwork. They started oiling it. After the oiling, then we came back to where the mixture is done. The mixture by then has already been through. So we now have to transport the mix to the formwork, compact it. After compacting, then they did the finishing level. After the finishing level, we now took it to a well-leveled ground where we placed it there. After placing it there, the next thing we ought to have wait for is curing. What is curing? This is the process of pouring water. But yesterday, it rained, so the sun was not able to, touch or meet the product that we made. So therefore, we packed all our product, we packed it inside of the workshop. This morning, we just brought it out now. That's what we are saying. These are the product of yesterday. We are waiting for, let me say, 5 to 6 hours after the sun must have hit it. Then, we will now do what is called the removal from the formwork. But meanwhile, we are going to start with the curing, which one of the students will be pouring water in order for it to get hardened and durable, for it not to break or better still, shear easily. That is all what I've just said now is the first to last stage that we've done in terms of interlocking. This is Afuze from Government Science and Technical College, Afuze, and we are happy the students did their work, the teachers did their work. This was teaching and student learning process. We are so happy the student learned, the teacher also upgrading themselves. Thank you from Afuze Technical College. Those that will be watching, we said thank you for watching, and also we need encouragement also. Thank you.